The next point is agent. In agency relationship, the privity of contract does not apply. What do you mean by agency relationship? Agency relationship is where there is a person who's called as principal and there is a person who's called as agent, and a relationship between them exists. Now, what kind of relation is that? This relationship is about the agent working on behalf of the principal and representing the principal. This agent works on behalf of the principal, does some work on behalf of the principal, and he represents the principal before the outside parties, before the third parties. So what the agent does is agent acts on behalf of the principal. For example, you would have seen many agents who sell the products of the companies. Let's say A is an agent and V is the principal. Principal means the owner. Agent means the person who acts on behalf of the principal. So V is the principal and A is the agent. V sends goods to A so that A can sell them to customers, and A sells the goods to customers. The customers are I, J, K, so on and so forth. So some goods that he sold to K were defective. He sold some goods to K which were defective. Now you can see that the contract is between K and A. K is the customer and A is the agent. They have the contract. A is selling the goods to K. However, in this contract, the contract is between K and A, but the liability would be of principal because he is the actual owner. A is acting on behalf of the principal. So A sold whatever the goods he had to K. A is only acting on behalf of the principal. He is only representing the principal. So can K go to V, who's the principal, and ask for replacement of the defective goods? Yes, he can. Even though V is an outsider to the contract between K and A, yet V has to be brought under the contract. At the same time, the original contract of agency is between V and A, principal and agent, wherein K is an outsider. K is not under the contract. So, if he goes to A will say, I am working for V. So, you please talk to him. K being an outsider in the contract of agency, can he directly sue P without suing A? Yes, he can sue P or the principal or V in our case. He can sue V, who's the principal. Even though K is an outsider, he is a third party to the contract. The contract is between A and B. Yet he can sue the principal. So even in agency relationship, the doctrine of privity of contract does not apply because agent does not act for himself, he is acting for his principal, the owner. So whatever acts he does it on behalf of the principal. So for all the acts of agent, the principal becomes directly liable. Thus, the privity of contract, the doctrine of privity of contract does not apply in case of agency.